Yeah, you know what? This is secondhand, but it was years ago. But I want to share it because I think it's important for parents to understand, because this blew my mind when I heard it. This came from an employee at Mattel who was working on, I don't know if they were doing like Dora the Explorer toys or something. I don't know how she was involved in Dora the Explorer stuff, but anyway, she was telling me what they would do for Dora the Explorer episodes, and I think it's important to understand how much effort goes into controlling what your kids are doing. They would have a room full of kids, so they would have the storyboarded episode, and they would get a room full of kids, and then they would have someone stand there and read the storyboard things with the book, right? Here's this blah, 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 Dora does this, Dora does that. And behind the two-way mirror, or one-way mirror, whatever, they would have two-way glass. They would have people with clipboards writing down anytime any child ever looked away from the storyboard. And they would iterate on the storyboard until no child ever looked away during the entire story. And then they would make an episode. Now, granted, this is secondhand information, but what shocked me about that was sometimes it's hard to imagine the amount of resources that go into producing some of this stuff that seems kind of like it's just detritus. It just seems like garbage stuff that like anyone could make this. But they spend a lot of time making sure that your kids are addicted and paying attention to this, because
yes,
they want that. And don't think that it's any different when they want to embed a message. Don't, like, all those skills that they use to get the kids to stay watching Dora the Explorer, all those skills and all those resources can be brought to bear upon the problem of indoctrinating the child to the ideology that they want. So it's not something to be taken lightly.
Yeah. Along those lines, I have more than one friend who worked at or still works at Mattel, and they do regularly. They have these viewing rooms where they bring kids in, they watch them play, and they have a double-sided mirror where they, like you said, they're evaluating and studying the kids' reactions to certain things. And it makes me think of, I just talked with this former elementary school principal when I was in DC. And we were talking about Google and how they've been putting all of these free Chromebooks in all the public schools. Why? Okay, well, they would like to say it's because we care about education and we care about, giving. We're giving you these free Chromebooks. No, they're monitoring your children. They're monitoring what they do online, and they're figuring out how to better advertise to them from a very young age. They're figuring out from a very young age how to market to them. They're looking at what they do online. It's like, I don't know. So often we accept things like me. I'm still on. You and I got off of Google for our email, but we are still on YouTube, which is a Google company. Obviously. We are still on these free platforms, but free. What are the downsides of being free? Well, in some ways, you're the product. We're the product. They monitor what we do online. They also then censor what they want, and it's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
we're in the dystopia already, guys. It's not that it's coming. We're already in it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those like the old aphorisms, they're aphorisms for a reason. Like, there's no such thing as a free lunch. There's no such thing as a free Chromebook. Like, that's how that works, right? And companies do this all the time. Adobe did it quite successfully by giving away free software so that to the people who in college who were learning design. Why? So that when they got out and got jobs, the only software they knew was Adobe, and that's what they wanted their employers to buy. Like, it's a totally valid marketing technique. There's nothing necessarily nefarious about it. I think the Google thing's a little bit more so because they're spying on you, but you just know what you're getting into. There's like, corporations aren't being nice. That's not their goal. Their goal is their stock price doesn't go up if they're just for niceness.